So this video is specifically for the F2 Sigma, but I feel like we need to address the news that was just recently posted by a few YouTubers that I've noticed, and also through Sigma. Sigma has announced their updated version of the 35mm f1.4 for Sony E-mount. This is my Sony E-mount 35mm f1.4 from Sigma Art Series lens. I really dig this lens. I use it a lot lately in the past couple videos. You've seen me using it a lot more. I definitely love this lens. I love the build quality. I love the image quality as well. One of the biggest differences between this one and the updated version is the fact that the original one that was released for Sony was kind of like Sigma just putting together the converter with the original Sigma 35mm 1.4 and putting it together, and then you get this like extra extension. It's kind of like welded in, not welded in, but you get the point. Now with the new version, you actually took the time and made the ergonomics and also engineered it properly to fit an E-mount. So it almost feels as though it's like a native lens. I'm gonna leave a couple videos down below. I know Manny Ortiz dropped a video. I know Gerald Undone dropped an intensive, crazy video. You guys gotta check that out as well with a bunch of information. It was either Gerald or Manny that mentioned that the actual updated lens is kind of like a fully blown like G Master lens without the G Master price, and I totally get it because of the fact that they've added a bunch of other buttons here. The aperture ring is dialed in, like you could click it and declick it, which is pretty awesome. Now to segue into what I really wanted to talk to you guys about in this video was the Sigma 35mm f2, and this might be the deal breaker with a lot of you guys from even purchasing original 35mm and the new updated version. Maybe one is that this f2 version lens is a Sigma Art, and it's just so much lighter than this one, right? Now granted, this is at f2, the updated one and this original one is at 1.4. Does that matter? Really depends on what you're shooting and if you're really into so much bokeh. But I do have some examples here I can show you guys as far as video goes and photos. I am going to be releasing some shoots that I've done with the 35mm f2 in the next couple weeks. I had a really good time shooting with another creative photographer who's also really into sneakers and all that stuff. That was fun, and also a super secret project. I'm gonna let you guys know about it when I release that video, and it's with my buddy Steven. So that's a really good one. Check out the size and comparison between these two lenses, 35mm, f1.4 and f2. This is really cool also because this does have the clicking of the apertures, which some people like it, some people don't. I actually enjoy using it. I don't ever have that problem where I have the camera to my side and kind of just like changes on you. LensRentals.com actually sent this over to me to check out and review. I'm gonna link a description down below. You guys can get 50% off using coupon code Luciano15. I even rented out this Tiffen ND filter so that I can show you guys video examples as well. So yeah, they have a ton of stuff there. It's like one of the biggest like kind of rental companies that, you know, have camera gear and all that stuff. So definitely check them out. The benefits of this f2, compact size, the build quality, and the price. You can get it for like $640 at B&H right now, or maybe even cheaper used somewhere else. But like, man, the fact that they were able to create a similar quality lens in a more compact size, that to me, I mean, that's awesome. And I think that if you're really into like running gun shooting, if you're not gonna just always be in a studio, if you don't want something that's super heavy like this one, definitely think about the f2 version. It's, I mean, f2 1.4, yeah, cool. You know, if you're really into 1.4, shooting at 1.4 all the time, hey, it's all good. That's what you like to do. That's great. But if you're shooting a lot of studio portraits, you're going to be more than likely in that 3.5 range anyway for portraits and stuff like that. And so yeah, I would get this one if you're planning on shooting like environmental portraits and all that stuff. But you know, hey, if 1.4 shoots your fancy, then just get one of these or the updated version. It's all subjective, guys. It's all subjective. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and until next time, stay awesome, stay fresh, keep creating. Peace.